The HOA thought sending SWAT to my barn would intimidate me. They didn't know I just got sworn in as the new police chief. What happened next left every entitled HOA member completely speechless. I bought a large rural property years ago, complete with a barn I restored myself. It was peaceful, private, and entirely mine, until Karen decided the HOA had jurisdiction over my land. It started with a notice claiming unauthorized barn use and noise violations. I ignored it, thinking she'd stop. But Karen escalated. One Friday evening, I saw flashing lights outside my barn. SWAT vehicles pulled up, guns drawn, and officers shouting commands over loudspeakers. I walked outside calmly, my badge clipped to my chest. "Evening, officers," I said. The SWAT team paused. Karen stepped forward, smirking. "This property is under HOA jurisdiction," she shouted. "You need to vacate immediately." I smiled. "I'm the police chief now." Instantly, the tension shifted. SWAT team lowered their weapons, confused. Karen froze mid-gesture, her clipboard trembling. I explained calmly that the property was private, my barn was legal, and any further action by the HOA would constitute harassment. Karen stuttered, "But we called the SWAT." "Yes, and now you've endangered your members and the public unnecessarily. I suggest you leave before this becomes a criminal matter." Within minutes, the HOA members and their hired security scrambled into their vehicles, phones ringing non-stop as lawyers were called. The SWAT team stayed only long enough to ensure no threats existed, then departed. By the end of the night, Karen received a formal warning from the county. Every board member was reminded meddling with private property and summoning armed law enforcement could have legal consequences. I spent the weekend inspecting the barn, securing the perimeter with cameras, and laughing quietly at the thought of Karen realizing the person she tried to intimidate now controlled the law. From that day forward, no HOA member dared enter my property without explicit permission. Karen occasionally drives past, glancing nervously at my barn, fully aware she has zero power here. The lesson? Entitlement has limits, and violating private property when the law is in my hands is extremely unwise.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.